So we are here to do our music for songwriting, but I first want to share with you your album. I have the recording of our album that we made, and I want you to hear it for the first time.
Oh, we made an album.
Yes, we made an album. My name is Renee Coro. I'm a board-certified music therapist. I'm also a member of the American Music Therapy Association. I am a full-time staff music therapist here at Wingate of Hamden. I absolutely love what I do. I truly feel like I was guided to this position here, especially here at Wingate. And I've had families come here just because we offer music therapy, because they know their mom or dad has enjoyed music throughout their life, and that is one of the major draws why we have some of our residents come here. Gail and I wrote music in her individual therapeutic sessions. She actually would come to me and say, hey, I wrote something. Can you put some music to it? And it was amazing, because she was always a poet and a songwriter her whole life. So I would sit and be like, wow, this is beautiful. I'll be honored to put some music to it. And then eventually, after like 6 months to a year, Lorraine kind of came in and sat with us, and we would write songs. And then we were sitting outside one day, and a couple other people started joining in. I'm like, wait, this could be a group. These gifts from God above, feeling nature we find love. Rainbows up in the sky, lift us up, we can fly. Thoughts of life as clouds roll by, dreams I have are mine alone. When we climb mountains, our strengths are shown. I would say anyone who lives here is very lucky to be in a program where we have a full-time music therapist and a full-time music therapy program. Everything from bedside music, those are unable to come out of the room, one-to-one, individualized. Everything here is individualized person to person. We set playlists and interactions and musical choices depending on the person's needs and wants, and also their age and genres preferred. But we also have groups for relaxation. We have a caregiver group where families join them. We also have an intergenerational program where children from the community will come, and we will do music across the generations, which is a beautiful thing. We also have a drumming group we do for stimulation for residents who need that energy output. So it's a beautiful thing for people to have this opportunity to come here and live and be amongst these musical experiences.
On this Father's Day, we remember a loving man called Dad. He taught us so many things to love, to care, and to trust. He taught us understanding and was always there to listen. Told jokes and bedtime stories. He gave us...
In our songwriting group, we have some very, very special moments that have really touched me as a person, and I think many of them, where we all can meet at the same level. Even though I'm much younger than the residents that I work with, we all experience life the same way. Even though we come from different backgrounds and we're all different people, and they are living with a disease of Alzheimer's or dementia, we're all human, and the music allows us to meet there on the same level. And there are times where we're talking about one of the themes of our songs, and we're using life examples to write our music, because that's what it's about. And they'll just touch me in a way and about a life, and we talk about coping experiences and how they cope with their situation right now. And I think it just gets me.
I honestly, and I've said this to more than one person, I honestly believe that the music program here at Wingate has been a life-saving godsend for my mother, because my mother had no will to be anywhere. She didn't want to be anywhere. She came here and got involved in the music program with Renee, and it totally changed her persona, It helped her be more upbeat. She would be excited to get up and get dressed and go down to the music room and sing with everyone, where there were many days like it'd be pulling teeth to coax her to get up out of her room and out of bed. Her one bright light is the music program. It's really, really been like the best thing for her. I don't think she would have lasted or sustained as long as she has without that program.
I think with music, they're able to tap into who they are again and who they really are as a person and their soul, and their feeling of empowerment and dignity and ownership of their music and their lyrics, but also ownership of who they are and their validity of who they are as a person, but also their relationships around them.
Everybody is friends with everybody else. We all love each other and we feel the same. It feels great because we all struggle the same way and find ways through it, and it makes me really happy. It's just amazing because I never thought I'd have that many friends, really, really good friends, and now they're all there, and I can talk to any of them if I have a problem or laugh with any of them. It's just something that I never thought I'd get.
It was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Bad to the bone.
We'll have a moment where we'll finish a song, and there's that like really 3 to 5 seconds after a piece has ended that we've written, and everybody has that moment, and we're in that space together, and then we're like, whoa, that was really cool. We just did this. And I've had them comment right after the end of a song, this is really beautiful, and I never thought I could do this. And wow, those words really mean a lot to me, or that makes sense in my life. Like those things right after a song, they're able to express that, whereas they wouldn't be able to without having music there as the trigger for it.
I enjoy everything just about. I just like keeping busy. I like music. That fills the day. Because I think music adds to just living. It's always been a part of my life. Music does lift people up. They probably don't realize it at the time, but it does. I haven't played for a long time, but I guess I still remember.
How can these people not know where they are minute to minute, not know who they are, and orientation is so lost, but within the minute they hear a song that they might have written 2 weeks ago, they're able to remember. So we can't say the short-term memory is completely gone because this is a song they learned maybe a month ago. It's because of the music they're still able to remember it. Neurologically in the brain, there are these pathways that are kind of damaged from the disease. But what music does, music is processed throughout and fused through the whole brain. It is not in just one area of our brain. So the music can travel with the rhythm and meter and melody through these damaged areas. So therefore, they're able to sing a full song from beginning to end, and they're not going to forget the lyrics. It comes naturally to them. I can put winter activities as part of the song, possibly. Very good. Thank you, Ruth. The process of recording an album is a very big entity itself, but there's a lot of pieces to it. Part of the reason why I had them work on this album was the ultimate goal is the ownership of their music, so they can actually physically hold on to that album and know that this is mine, I did this. It's not really about product, it's more about the therapeutic process of what we've gone through to obtain the album. even if it's just for 5 minutes or even if for 30 seconds, they can find themselves through a song or a little snippet of a melody, it's like an aha moment. Like, oh yeah, I know this. And that alone is so empowering with this disease. It's really, all you have is what you have in the moment with these people. It doesn't matter what happened 5 minutes ago. It's not going to matter what happens in an hour. It's in the moment. So if you can affect them in a positive way in that moment, then you've done your job.